Greetings from Kennesaw, Georgia, in Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Right now, the story is the weather involving Atlanta United 2 and OKC Energy. Weather delay in the area has pushed the start back just a little bit. Keep an eye on all of your favorite social media platforms and the USL Championship to find out about a start time coming up just around the corner. It's a big matchup in the Central Division on ESPN Plus between Atlanta United 2 and OKC Energy FC. Last time out for Atlanta United, 2 by the numbers. It was 6 in the back of the net for the 5 stripes. A 4-point night for Tyler Wolff that included 3 goals on the night. The Twos have one more home match. It's OKC Energy coming to Kennesaw. It's the USL Championship on ESPN Plus next. Time for some rainy action at the Fraction. It's the USL Championship on ESPN Plus in the very crowded Central Division. It's Atlanta United 2, their last home match for the month of August, coming in with a record of 5-7-6. OKC Energy coming in with a record of 5-6-6. Alongside Jason Longshore, I am John Nelson. It is a very wet evening here at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. And Jason, the action at the Fraction might have some rooster tails and some wetness attached to it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how both teams who do want to control the match with the ball, how they're able to adjust to the wet pitch and how they're able to adjust to the pressure from their opponents.
And let's take a look at the standings here in the Central. And we mentioned how crowded it is. 3 points from 3 through 7.
Pressure in the way these teams are going to play tonight, but pressure in what this result means. Right now, Atlanta United 2 has the advantage due to goal differential on OKC. This is the last time these two teams are going to face off this season. A lot riding on it.
All right, let's take a look at the players that we have in the spot, Shadow. And the obvious choice when you're looking for OKC, someone who got hot last time out.
Aiden Daniels, the Canadian Youth International, first 2 goals of the season in their last match. A big win for OKC. Very talented player, a player who was a Toronto FC homegrown in Major League Soccer. New to OKC, was with Colorado Springs last year. He's going to look to continue to find the back of the net tonight.
For the home side, it's an obvious choice. Tyler Wolff, who was very, very busy last time out.
He was very, very hungry last time out. Didn't even give any time to get this thing started. Immediately pounces and creates a goal. Tyler Wolff has played some different positions this season, both in the USL Championship and in Major League Soccer. It's serving him well right now. He's becoming a more well-rounded player. He's getting stronger in his defensive actions. He's jumping into passing lanes, as we saw in this match, and he still has that killer instinct to find the back of the net.
When we come back, it'll be starting 45 minutes. It'll be the starting 11s. We'll get you ready for the last home match for Atlanta United 2 here in the month of August, looking to leave Fifth Third Bank Stadium on a big note. It is a crowded Central Division as OKC Energy comes to town. It's the USL Championship on ESPN Plus. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
BB&T and SunTrust are now truest, together for better.
No matter what life throws your way, Piedmont Urgent Care by Well Street is here for you. Our virtual urgent care visit connects you with a Piedmont clinic provider wherever you are. Get treatment for minor illnesses and injuries, and learn about COVID-19 testing. Start your virtual urgent care visit online. In-person visits are also available at our 27 locations. Wherever and whenever you need it, we offer more ways to get care. Book now at piedmonturgentcare.org/virtual visit.
Los accidentes suceden sin avisar y conseguir el tratamiento médico que usted o un familiar merece puede resultar difícil si no cuenta con la ayuda de un buen abogado. Por eso nos dedicamos a pelear por sus derechos, asegurándonos que usted no solo reciba la compensación que merece, sino que también reciba la mejor atención médica. Le atendemos en español. 404-888-8888. Bader Law Firm, comprometidos con usted y su familia.
BB&T and SunTrust are now truest, together for better.
wouldn't put your team on the same field as the pros. So why would you take them to the same doctor? From growth plates to emotional needs, teens are different than adult athletes. Take them where they're treated that way.
Your national anthem from Fifth Third Bank Stadium here in Kennesaw, getting you ready for OKC Energy and Atlanta United too. Let's take a look at the starting 11s as we get ready here on this wet evening north of Atlanta. And Jason, when you look at these two teams, you're looking at OKC Energy first. Only one change from the last time out.
Yeah, their 3-4-3 has been very consistent as of late. Declan Wynn coming into the team. Couple of starts. This is his third with OKC. He's on loan from Phoenix. 36 matches in Major League Soccer with Colorado. 15 caps for New Zealand. Added a little bit of veteran experience on the back line.
For the home side and Atlanta United too, when this graphic comes up, what do you make of this starting 11?
Machop Chol getting his first USL Championship start. He has 4 starts in MLS this season. Really curious to see if he can keep up the pressure that we saw up high from Atlanta United too in their last match.
That's your look at your starting lineups here as we get ready for this matchup in a very crowded 3 through 7 in the Central Division. There are the 5 stripes getting ready. They are going to be in their dress blacks with the 5 stripes going north and south down the jerseys. OKC is in their all whites with the green trim. You see them getting together as they get ready for a big test here on the road. 3 matches in 8 days for OKC. Your refs this evening, the man in the middle, Islan Peksanar. Your ARs this evening, Shane Kennard and Ben Regal. Your 4th official tonight is Sergei Demyanchuk. Captain for Atlanta United 2, Robbie Mertz. Getting in early conversations with Peksanar. And as you're watching here in the first 45 minutes, Atlanta United 2 is going to be going from left to right. And OKC Energy is going to be going from your right to your left as you're watching here on ESPN+. Thanks for hanging out with us, especially through the weather delay of 30 minutes. Rain here in the Atlanta area started early afternoon, has carried its way all the way through. A lot of lightning and thunder here north of the city, north of the perimeter. We're now underway here in Kennesaw. Caleb Wiley will track it down, go all the way back to Rocco Rios Novo. And he'll find Chris Allen. Back to Wiley. Wiley finding a lot of room, finally does get stopped by Kuramoto. It goes off Kuramoto. It'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2 as we're 35 seconds in. Tyler Wolf. All the way over to Machop Chol. Can't quite handle it. It'll be a throw for OKC.
Chol right now on the right side, inverted, likes to cut inside to his left. Tyler Wolf on the left side likes to cut into his right foot. This was something we saw early in the last match for Atlanta United 2, something the Twos have been working on under Jack Collison.
Second ball won by Bauer. Allen is there, and he'll find Tyler Wolf, who'll cut it back inside towards center circle. Well done to find Machop Chol. Ida marking him. It'll end up going back to Bryce Washington, making his 11th consecutive start for the Twos.
Chol has the green light to go on any defender that he is up against. Those 1v1 situations, Machop Chol needs to continue to try to take defenders every chance he gets.
Washington and Chris Allen back and forth. Allen trying to go for the big switch to find Wiley, not enough under it. It's headed away by Jonathan Brown, but it'll be a throw for the Stripes.
Brown, an OKC veteran, 4th year with the club. Experience in Wales, a Welsh youth international, probably very familiar with Jack Collison, Atlanta United 2's manager.
Chris Allen finds Robbie Mertz. McFadden calling for it in the middle. He got the night off last time out. Has Wiley to his left, and he will find him. Caleb Wiley. Back to McFadden. Very quick back and forth with them. Caleb Wiley will bring it back out to Chris Allen. Tyler Wolf looking to turn on Brown. Well defended there by OKC. Back out to McFadden. Wolf looking for Joe. Saves it. Robbie Mertz looking to send, and it was knocked away by OKC, and we're going to call a foul on Robbie Mertz. Head back the other way as we are halfway through minute 3.
Aggressive start for Atlanta United, too. Tried to send that one through Robbie Mertz. Mertz has become a playmaker for this side as he's gotten more and more comfortable with the freedom that Jack Collison is giving him on the field. Mertz is the chief creator in the midfield, and you'll see it a lot of times, not just with him on the ball, but he'll create space for others with relentless running off the ball to open up opportunities for his teammates.
C.J. Cochran sends it all the way down. George Campbell will settle. Back to Rocco Rios Novo.
5th start in USL Championship for George Campbell. Coming off a good performance in Montreal and MLS last Wednesday.
Outlet to Bryce Washington, back to Campbell. Through the middle finds Jope. Caleb Wiley. Pushing forward to Robbie Mertz with the left. Mertz tries to cut it back in. Pull of the jersey, nothing happening there. Coming back the other way, OKC picked off by Chris Allen. Kept in nicely there, and it goes back to Josh Bauer for Atlanta United 2.
Very underrated on the ball, on the dribble, Chris Allen. Hard to get the ball off of him if you're an opposing defender.
Wiley and Bauer back and forth, early minute 5. Rios Novo finds Bauer. Pursuit from Tucker Stevenson.
Stevenson tried to pick up the pressure for OKC. Didn't get a whole lot of help from his teammates.
Mertz all the way across to George Campbell. Quick back and forth with Machop Cho. We'll go back to Chris Allen. Trying to draw Bijev forward. They'll go all the way back to Rocco Rios Novo. Stevenson there pursuing Rios Novo. Calmly sends it over and away. And Atlanta United 2 now with some space in Chris Allen.
By design, Atlanta United 2 has 4v2 there on the ball. They're comfortable in those moments.
Flag stays down. Caleb Wiley works it with his left. Sends it to the back post. Jope tries to volley it. Calling for a handball there. Sent away by Ida, and it'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2 in the attacking third.
Beautiful work in possession. Beautiful cross to the back post by Caleb Wiley. Mackie Jope hits that into the defender on the volley. Wanted the handball. Not sure if he would have gotten it. There was really no distance between him and the defender. Great work from Wiley down the left.
Allen finds Bauer. Plenty of room for him to operate. Give to Robbie Mertz. Surveying, finding Tyler Wolf. Allen turns. Gets away from Brad Dunwell. Back to Bauer and over to Rocco Rios Novo in the middle. Choke Chol. Good work to spin away there. Give to Robbie Mertz. Up and over, Bryce Washington on Ida. Scholl. Head fake, wanted to go into the area, knocked away. Once again, here comes OKC and Bijev.
Scholl tried to pop that forward to Bryce Washington, who had stayed up.
Win. No one there for OKC. Campbell. Jope. Good work, Mackie Jope. Can he settle? Chipped up and over, deflected. It's going to be a corner for Atlanta United, too. Great individual work there for the Stripes.
Great work by George Campbell initially to win that back, carry it forward. Campbell becoming a great ball-playing center back here in front of us. But Mackie Jope juggling, pulling the ball back, trying to find the space. Great tackle at the end from Mitchell Osmond to deny the shot from Jope.
McFadden pulls it to Mertz. Back heel, back to McFadden. And Allen went to Wiley instead. Winds up, bounced, and just wide. Figure on a night like this, why not?
By design. That's absolutely by design by Atlanta United too, to work the ball around. If McFadden doesn't have the cross, he's going to hit Wiley, and Wiley has the opportunity to step up and have a go with the left foot.
CJ Cochran trying to find someone to start the play with for OKC Energy. Finds Ida. Settled down to Declan Wynn. Dunwell sent it forward, picked off by Atlanta United 2. Here comes Machop Chol. Good work to find Wolf. The hot hand for the Stripes. Pulls it outside the area to maintain possession. Give to Caleb Wiley.
First touch let Wolf down just a bit. Great step by Bryce Washington.
McFadden looking far post in the 6-4. CJ Cochran is there for OKC.
All the energy so far from Atlanta, but here's a long ball from OKC.
Stevenson couldn't quite track it down. And it's going to go back to Atlanta United 2 halfway through minute 9.
Good look by Cochran. There really wasn't anything else on, and OKC has had trouble getting their foot on the ball. Just get it into the other half. See what you can make happen. Nearly picked out Stevenson on the long run.
Bryce Washington. And a foul called on Declan Wynn right there as he took out Mackie Joe.
Smart from Declan Wynn. He knows he's in trouble when that gets over his head. Make sure that Mackie Joe can't punish him for the mistimed attempted aerial win.
Washington tries to turn, can't keep it in. Well guarded by Bijev. It'll go to OKC. First real touch in the attacking third for Billion Bijev tonight. Leading goal scorer for the Energy. 7 goals, 3 assists so far this season. Sent forward with a lot behind that one. It's going to end up being a goal kick for Atlanta United 2.
Huge addition this year for OKC, adding Bijev from Sacramento.
Allen does well to find Wolf. Defended by Osman. Done well for OKC. Kurimoto to Brown. Chris Allen is there. Back to Aiden Daniels. Kurimoto again. Back to Dunwell. Quick work by OKC Energy here. Osmond. We'll go all the way back to Connor Donovan. Pressure from Atlanta United 2, forcing it all the way back to CJ Cochran for the reset. Win goes to Cochran. Dangerous. Mackie Jope was there. George Campbell wins it for Atlanta United 2. Well done there by Wolf, but they're going to call a foul as he stood up. Done well for OKC. Tyler Wolf last time out, 3 goals and an assist against Indy 11. Team set 4 records on the weekend in that win over Indy 11. And the individual record for fastest goal in team history by Tyler Wolf. Here comes Bijev for OKC. Caleb Wiley will usher it over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Atlanta United 2. Rocco Rios Novo, his 11th start of the season for Atlanta United 2. Goals against of 1.5. Sends it looking for Robbie Mertz. Jope tried to find Mertz back, but it's going to go back to OKC. Chris Allen interrupts that, and it'll go back to the Stripes once again. Chol, Campbell. Well done there to keep possession for Atlanta United 2. Tyler Wolf. Cuts it inside. It's Pexonar, the center rep, but it ends up with Machop Chol. McFadden in the middle, finding Robbie Mertz. Cuts it back on Ida. McFadden chips it in with the left, headed out. Well done by George Campbell and Chris Allen there to regain possession.
Chris Allen doubled down. Campbell prevented Stevenson from turning. Allen doubled down and took it off of his boots.
Campbell and Allen get it away from Aiden Daniels. McFadden and Bauer. Back to Rios Novo, top of his own area. As we're heading toward minute number 14 here, goalless at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Rainy night here in Kennesaw. An important midseason match here in the Central Division. Wiley tries to win it, goes over his head, but Mackie Jope will come down with it. Tyler Wolf was there as well. Jope will control, give to Wiley. Last touch by OKC. Jope quickly into Mertz. Past Mertz the second time. McFadden does nicely to defend, so it'll be a throw for OKC in the middle third.
Poor ball from Mackie Jope, but Atlanta United 2 able to recover.
Brown working with Aiden Daniels of OKC. Great work on the double team there by Mertz and Wiley. And the ball comes back for Atlanta United 2. OKC Energy wanted a foul, no whistle.
Wiley wins the tackle.
Mackie Jope with possession. Tries to send the long ball looking for Chol. Too much on it, goes to CJ Cochran. A lot of folks forward for Atlanta United 2. Cochran tries to send it to Jonathan Brown. Caleb Wiley won the header, but it ends up sticking with OKC Energy. They'll have a throw in the middle third. Trying to send it to Stevenson. Campbell got there first. McFadden has it. Kuramoto is going to be called. They're going to call McFadden for the foul on Kuramoto.
Kuramoto initially was just trying to prevent McFadden from turning, using his body to shield him off, but he's not within a playing distance of it. Obstruction is an old rule that doesn't really get used very much. He can't play the ball obstructing McFadden from there. I'm not sure what else McFadden is supposed to do to try to fight around him.
Sent long looking for Bijev. Bauer ends up touching it last. It'll be a corner for OKC here midway through minute 16. OKC Energy and Atlanta United 2, 1-1-1 this season. Atlanta pulled 4 points in the first two matchups at Taft Stadium in Oklahoma City back in May, and then here at Fifth Third Bank Stadium in late June. Atlanta United 2 had a 1-0 lead. OKC Energy scores 2 to get the 2-1 win. This is the fourth meeting between them this season tonight. Bijev headed away, settled down, and it's going to be sent over the bar. Last touched by OKC Energy. Going to be a goal kick for Atlanta United 2.
Header fell down right to Aiden Daniels. It's a good opportunity for him. He needs to test Rocco Rios Novo. Jonathan Brown went up for the header. Not sure if he was able to win that and knock it down to the spot. Paid the price for it. Let's see if we can get a better look at this. Brown goes up. He does get to it because McFadden and Washington both mistimed it. Brown redirects it into the run of Daniels, who had a great opportunity, really unmarked. Surprising miss from Aiden Daniels. I think Brown might have caught that off the side of his head.
I think you're right. So the physio out for OKC to make sure that Brown is okay, and he'll exit temporarily. But it'll end up being a goal kick for Atlanta United 2 and Rocco Rios Novo halfway through the 18th minute. George Campbell for the Stripes gives to Bryce Washington. Joel back to Campbell. Machoke finding Caleb Wiley. Wolf. It's around Osmond. Good work by McFadden to keep Wolf engaged. Here we go. Wolf through the gears. Tries to find Robbie Mertz. Flag is up offside.
Nice backside run from Robbie Mertz, just mistimed it. Wolf and McFadden able to pop loose down the left thanks to the back heel from McFadden. DJ Cochran made that save anyway. It was a nice kick save from him. Robbie Mertz still looking for goal number 1 in 2021.
Osman. Pursuit from Wolf. It goes back to Cochran. Over Chris Allen. Bijev can't keep it in. It'll go to Atlanta United 2 on the throw.
72% of the possession in Atlanta United 2's favor so far. No shots on target to show for that work, though, just yet.
Campbell to Mertz. Back to Rios Novo. Back to George Campbell. Looking long, headed away by Wynn. It'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2. Bryce Washington and Chris Allen. Looking to send to Caleb Wiley, finds him. Wiley cuts it inside. As Tyler Wolf. Wolf into the area, launches with the right, blocked by Mitchell Osmond. It'll be a corner for Atlanta United 2.
Atlanta does that last sequence so well where they play the ball on the big switch. Wiley cuts inside to draw everyone with him, and Wolf just lingers on the backside of the play. Just lingers, make sure he stays on side, but lingers unmarked. He's able to walk it into the 18 and get a good look at goal. Osmond with the block.
Mertz inside, tries to chip CJ Cochran, but that 6'4" frame is there to grab it right near the crossbar.
CJ Cochran having flashbacks to his Georgia State days, maybe his Atlanta Silverbacks days.
Long outlet to Brown. Wiley is there. Well done by Caleb Wiley. Brings it back to Chris Allen. We'll find Robbie Mertz, or find McFadden. Cho couldn't control it. Stevenson and Campbell fighting for it. It'll stick with OKC, though. Looking for Bijev. Nice turn there.
Amazing turn from Bijev.
It's out of trouble, but it ends up with Atlanta United 2, and they're going to call a foul on Atlanta United 2 as Stevenson was down.
But the foul is about 40 seconds after the incident. I mean, I've seen advantage played, but that's stretching the bounds of it. Everyone's a little confused on this. Oklahoma City didn't even know really where the restart was going to be.
And they still might be trying to find the spot.
That was interesting.
Early 23rd minute, goalless here, Fifth Third Bank Stadium between OKC Energy and Atlanta United 2. Possession lost by Atlanta United 2 there. Osmond looking forward. Well done to defend Chris Allen. Kuramoto is there, gets it away from Chris Allen, sends it with the left. Rios Novo is there.
Allen dispossessed by the veteran Japanese central midfielder Kuramoto. It's a good look at goal as well. Rocco Rios Novo able to get down quickly enough to make that save.
Robbie Mertz, back heel to Machoke Chol. Cuts in on Wynn, step over. Goes down, Wynn does, sent into the 6, sent up into the air. Second header out of the way for OKC, and they'll come out of there.
Better from Machoke Chol, driving at defenders.
Stevenson went up over George Campbell, but it'll stick with Atlanta United 2. Here are the instructions for the back line of OKC there. Kuramoto to Donovan and all the way back to Cochran. Osmond. Kuramoto gets past Allen, but McFadden is there.
McFadden read that the whole way. Big interception from Aiden.
Campbell. Over to Bryce Washington. Turns on Ida. Give to Chol. Looking for McFadden. Robbie Mertz is there to help out. Here comes Aiden McFadden. Wynn there to defend for OKC. Popped up into the air. Kuramoto heads it nicely to CJ Cochran.
1v1 defending from Declan Wynn. Aiden McFadden thought he had the space to the end line. Wynn was able to get a block on the cross.
Brown back to Osmond. Working with Dunwell as well. Donovan looking for Stevenson, and the flag is up offside. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit www.selectsportamerica.com. So we cleared the first 25 minutes. I know I'm a little late in asking the question, but what do you think about the first quarter of the match?
Atlanta United 2 is controlling the play, but they're not getting enough in the final third to show for that work. Has to be cleaner in the final third. Not enough touches for Mackie Jope. Machoke Chol has to create a little bit more. Tyler Wolf has to create a little bit more as well. But Atlanta United 2 doing a good job in controlling the match, not doing a good enough job in the attacking half just yet.
Cochran looking for Brown. Too much up and over, and it goes to Caleb Wiley. Or the throw for Atlanta United 2 here, early minute 27. Wiley pulls it back for Bauer. Back to Rios Novo. Center circle, Mackie Jope, nice turn. He's got numbers in front through Tyler Wolf. Can Caleb Wiley get there on Brown? Yes, he can. Brown deflects it, but it ends up going right to CJ Cochran, and OKC Energy will come back with it the other way.
Final ball, still letting Atlanta down. The turn from Mackie Jope was exquisite. Ball out wide to Caleb Wiley was the right decision. The cross, OKC able to get another foot to it and block another cross.
Ball ends up back with Atlanta United 2. I mean, Jason, you had said possession numbers about 2-1 for Atlanta United 2 so far here in the first half.
71% Atlanta United 2. 4 shots to 2 for Atlanta, but no shots on target yet. for the home team.
Robbie Mertz wearing the armband tonight. Finds Chris Allen. Allen cuts it inside. Found Machop Chol, couldn't control it. Here comes OKC Energy again.
Chol just can't get control and turn and go.
Great work by George Campbell to regain possession for Atlanta United 2. Great pass from Wolf, blocked by Wynn. Nicely done there by OKC. But back comes the relentless attack so far that we've seen here in the first 29 minutes for Atlanta United 2. Robbie Mertz regaining possession for Atlanta. And they're back at it again with Bryce Washington and Chris Allen. Allen looking for Wolf, but it's flicked back. Caleb Wiley will get there. Cuts into the area with the right, deflected up into the air. Tyler Wolf will come down with it. Wolf will pull it back out, and he will find Josh Bauer.
Bad misplay from Osmond, but Atlanta can't punish him for it.
Good 1-2 from Wiley and Wolf. Close to the 6, but once again cleared away by OKC.
There's 3 center backs clogging up the crossing lanes. Atlanta United 2 might have to try some different approaches coming through the middle. McFadden's in a central position tonight. McFadden and Mertz might be key to unlocking the stingy OKC defense.
Foul called there on Caleb Wiley on Bijev. Stevenson lets it go through, gets around George Campbell. Last touched by OKC.
What a play from George Campbell. He's turned Stevenson with a very nice play on the turn, but he can't run away from George Campbell. Campbell's able to get back, make the tackle, knock it off of Stevenson, and earn the throw. Campbell really blossomed here in the USL Championship in 2019 as an academy player. Earned a homegrown contract with Atlanta United. Last season really affected by the pandemic. Didn't see the field very much for Atlanta United or Atlanta United 2. This year really splitting time between the two teams. Continuing to mature with his performances.
Along those same lines, Caleb Wiley here in 2021. Give to McFadden. Machop Chol. Back to Bryce Washington. Allen. Nicely done there. Bryce Washington inside the area, sends it to the 6, but it's blocked away, and it's going to be another corner. Connor Donovan there.
Combination play to send Washington in behind, but Donovan comes across to clean it up. The captain for the Energy. Big play defensively.
Aiden McFadden sending it in. Washington headed up into the air, but Chris Allen will get there for Atlanta United 2. Ida chasing after him. Allen tries to send it in with the left of the far post. I'm going to say it was last touched by Atlanta United 2. It'll be a goal kick.
Said it was out first. Atlanta United 2 didn't get the touch. Allen tried to float that to the backside, looking for the header back across from Bauer. Unable to get there before it goes over the end line.
As CJ Cochran surveys, just a reminder, August is USL Supporters Month, and we want to hear from you. Visit uslchampionship.com/supporters-month for more information on how you can get involved and have a chance to be featured as the supporter of the week. Robbie Mertz for Atlanta United 2. Chip looking for Chol. Wynn is there, but it'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2 in the attacking third. McFadden getting there quickly to send it back in. All the way back to George Campbell. Mertz. Tyler Wolf, nicely done there to Chris Allen. Allen with the left, punched away by C.J. Cochran. Big shot by Chris Allen, the first on the night for Atlanta United 2.
Started with a great turn from Robbie Mertz. Tyler Wolf with the back heel. And then Chris Allen creating the space with that touch to the left. Gets the angle he wants, but C.J. Cochran pushes it away. No rebound in front.
Scholl inside the area. Mackie Jope tries to control. His idea of a shot is blocked, but it goes all the way back out to center circle, and Josh Bauer. Campbell. Over to Bauer. Daniels and Stevenson are there for OKC. George Campbell. Nicely done to get away there. Robbie Mertz tries to push it, not enough on it. Here comes OKC again, but the pressure for Atlanta United 2 is there to try to regain quickly. OKC sticking with it for this little bit. Stevenson was there to help out. Daniels, Bijev, and returned.
Really nice patience from OKC to deal with Atlanta's pressure and break it.
Stevenson to Jonathan Brown. Osmond. All the way back to Connor Donovan. Mackie Jope is chasing. Wins possession away. Great tackle. Can he get past Cochran? Yes. Can he chip it in? No, it's just wide. Mackie Jope with the chance early in the 35th. We're still goalless.
Completely clean tackle from Mackie Jope after great work by OKC to break the pressure. They go back to the back line. Jope wins the tackle, beats C.J. Cochran, just can't get his feet set, knows the defender is coming across, has to place it correctly to beat him, rushes it.
OKC Energy escapes there. We are still goalless here, late 35th, but once again Atlanta United 2 with the bulk of the possession. Poor pass, George Campbell. Daniels tried to get it to Brown, but Caleb Wiley was there, and he'll win it back for Atlanta United 2. Bauer has Allen, elects to go long and looking for Wiley. Too much is there, so it'll be a throw for OKC Energy. Reminder about how tight things are in the Central Division coming into tonight. OKC and Atlanta United 2 tied with 21 points. But Atlanta United 2 up on goal difference right now, 3 above OKC, plus 2 to -1. Every goal important. Could come down to goal difference when you're determining who's north of the playoff bar and who ends up with just a regular season and not a postseason to attach. Bryce Washington trying to defend Ida. Bauer is there as well, and you're going to get a penalty call.
Out of nowhere, OKC has a penalty.
Islan Peksanar calls the penalty. Here's another look.
Ida's able to get it away from Washington. Little hard to tell from that replay if Bauer gets to the ball first. He doesn't come across. He doesn't come through the player. We'll take another look. Start with it from here. Washington gets into position. Ida does not commit the foul. That angle makes it look like Bauer comes across and wins the tackle. Not sure what the foul was for. There was an initial hand signal there from our referee, maybe saying a push. I'm not 100% sure if that was what he was signaling. Ground level looked like Bauer won the ball cleanly.
Bijev on Rocco Rios Novo here halfway through the 38th.
And now a yellow card to Allen?
I guess.
What is... it's not a good sign when you see players laughing at what's going on here.
Robbie Mertz is asking.
Yeah, I don't know what else to really do, because that feels like an incredibly soft yellow card out of nowhere to throw. Don't know what was said. Maybe one of the magic words, but shock on the faces of the Atlanta players there.
So Bijev at the spot. We're waiting for the penalty attempt here on Rocco Rios Novo. Bijev stops. Then it's in 1-0. OKC Energy just sneaks it in inside the post.
Nicely converted by Bijev. 8th goal of the season, and completely against the run of play. OKC Energy have the 1-0 lead. Bijev with the delay gets Rios Novo diving the other way. Has a couple things to possibly say about it. These teams have played 3 times. They don't really like one another very much.
No, they do not.
You get 3 games in a short period of time. Things carry over from game to game. OKC, after being up against it for long portions of the first half, have the 1-0 lead.
They get their one moment. They've converted in that one moment so far, 1-0. So how does Atlanta United 2 respond? McFadden gets it away from Bijev. Bauer with some room. They'll keep coming forward. Give to Wiley. Allen. Back to Bauer.
We'll try to confirm at halftime that yellow card, if it was Allen or if it was Bryce Washington. Both were there. It looked like the card was given in the direction of Allen.
McFadden. Mertz. Looking.
Actually Bauer who got the yellow card for the foul, I guess?
I guess.
Which, again, makes 0 sense, but okay.
So here comes Atlanta United 2, late 41st. All the way back to Rios Novo. Stevenson chasing for OKC. Campbell.
Young Atlanta side has to keep its composure. I feel a little hard done by that call and that penalty after good play for the opening portion of the first half. Good play doesn't win games, though. Goals do, and Atlanta United 2 has to create one.
Wolf. Mertz. Machop Chol. Back to George Campbell. Mertz again. Machop gets it past Ida, looking for Bryce Washington. Win is there. It's going to be a deep throw for Atlanta United 2. Campbell looking for Mertz. Kuramoto was there. Chris Allen. Big switch to Wiley. And with the left, looking far post. Bryce Washington, header top of the 6, cleared away. But Allen will keep it for Atlanta United 2.
Washington tried to head that back across, but nobody home.
Wiley again to the back post. Set away this time by Aiden Daniels up into the air. George Campbell initially wins it, but it goes to Chris Allen.
Deflected off of Stevenson. Another sustained period of possession for Atlanta.
Allen headed away that time. Down by Mertz. Once again, here's the fourth chance in a row for Atlanta United 2. Bauer looking for Jope on the turn. Well done there. Jope will go down.
Oh, boy. He's not going to call the penalty or give a yellow, which you kind of have to make that decision. That's what OKC is complaining about here. They're saying if the penalty's not going to be given, then it's simulation and a yellow should be given. It looks like Osmond might have caught Jope at the end of that with his leg out. But no penalty, no yellow to Mackie Jope for going down trying to draw the penalty.
One last note here in the first half. The United Soccer League, all 31 championship clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change through the United Against Racism campaign, visit uslsoccer.com. Last touch by Chris Allen goes to OKC. Looks like we'll get a couple of minutes added. Daniels scored 2 last time out in the 4-1 win against Memphis 901. 4 Atlanta United 2 players on him, gives to Brown. Brown sends it into Stevenson. Cuts it back, launch with the right. Rios Novo is there.
Beautiful work from Tucker Stevenson to create the space. Natural left-sided player gets a good look with his right foot here. Just the little shimmy to beat Allen. Rocco Rios Novo up to the challenge, makes the save.
2 minutes added. Stevenson bumps Wiley from behind as he tried to pass to Jope. It'll stick with Atlanta United 2 here. Wiley, Jope. Keeps possession. Nicely done there with the nutmeg. Over to George Campbell. Jope pushed off the ball. OKC will come back with it, but Robbie Mertz will win it back for Atlanta United 2. Chip to McFadden. Toward the top of the 6. Win is there, and he'll send it away. For a deep throw for Atlanta United 2, taken quickly by Bryce Washington.
Nice look from Mertz to send McFadden in, but Declan Wynn blocked it with his chest.
Wiley to Wolf. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Wiley. All the way over to George Campbell, center circle. McFadden. In between players there, but in the way was Wiley to win it back for Atlanta United 2. It's Josh Bauer. Last 20 seconds or so. Bauer. Headed away by Donovan. Bijev is there. Daniels sends it forward. Here comes OKC. Bijev gets in behind. Gets it saved. Rios Novo toward the end of the half. Big from Rocco right at the end.
Massive from Rocco Rios Novo. OKC goes into the locker room 2-0 up after this first half. I don't know if Atlanta United 2 can come back from that. That's a huge lift from Rocco at the end of the half.
Taking advantage of the one opportunity was Viljan Bijev for OKC Energy. Atlanta United 2 had most of the possession. OKC Energy has the goal on the scoreboard. We'll come back and tell you what's going on around the rest of the USL Championship. Atlanta United 2 down at the half, 1-0 to OKC. It's the USL Championship on ESPN+. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
BB&T and SunTrust are now truest, together for better.
Los accidentes suceden sin avisar y conseguir el tratamiento médico que usted o un familiar merece puede resultar difícil si no cuenta con la ayuda de un buen abogado. Por eso nos dedicamos a pelear por sus derechos, asegurándonos que usted no solo reciba la compensación que merece, sino que también reciba la mejor atención médica. Le atendemos en español. 404-888-8888. Bader Law Firm, comprometidos con usted y su familia.
You wouldn't put your team on the same field as the pros. So why would you take them to the same doctor? From growth plates to emotional needs, teens are different than adult athletes. Take them where they're treated that way.
BB&T and SunTrust are now truest, together for better.
No matter what life throws your way, Piedmont Urgent Care by Well Street is here for you. Our virtual urgent care visit connects you with a Piedmont clinic provider wherever you are. Get treatment for minor illnesses and injuries, and learn about COVID-19 testing. Start your virtual urgent care visit online. In-person visits are also available at our 27 locations. Wherever and whenever you need it, we offer more ways to get care. Book now at piedmonturgentcare.org/virtual visit.
Welcome back to a very wet Fifth Third Bank Stadium here in Kennesaw. OKC Energy leading at the break by the score of 1-0. Let's take a tour around the league, and we'll tell you how you can be a part of the process to determine what is the goal of the week for Week 16, presented by our friends at Select. Is it Edvin Garrow from this rocket at RGV that just goes under the crossbar? That is one of your contenders. How about Aiden Daniels, one of the two that we showed you in the Open as to why OKC Energy got 4 on the board against Memphis 901. That one goes in top 90. Niarma Ashti right there for Hartford. The volley, great control, bounce, outside, and goes in there. Mohamed Traore. You saw one volley, how about 2 from Vegas Lights? Right there with the left, the rocket there. And your final contender is off the set piece. Wall fall from Oakland Roots. Great control here. Goes in the back of the net. Those are your 5 contenders for goal of the week. Save of the week. And that field at Laney for Oakland Roots, that is the way that it looks. Zeus De La Paz comes up big for the home side there. Jeff Caldwell for Hartford Athletic steers the ball aside, goes up and over. Great save there from Jeff Caldwell. Number 3, second week in a row, we get to see Jeff Dusnip from Real Monarchs. Pushes it up and over the bar. That is number 3. How about number 4, Colin Miller from RGV. Off the header, great reaction save there. Ends up going over the crossbar. There's your second look on Colin Miller. And then number 5, Austin Pack from the Charlotte Independents sends this one up and over the bar. That's your 5 for goal of the week, for save of the week as well at the USL Championship. Speaking of the USL Championship, a familiar face was player of the week. 4-point night, 3 goals on the night. Tyler Wolff, joined by Aiden Daniels and Nathan Fogaccia from San Antonio up top. The rest of the Week 16 Team of the Week presented by our friends at Clear Audio. Jermaine Forta in net for Loudon. Caleb Wiley, another familiar face for Atlanta United 2 at the back, along with Los Dos' Carlos Harvey and the Vegas Lights' Mohamed Traore. Andre Lewis of Colorado Springs. Roberto Molina from Vegas. Daniel Aguirre from Las Vegas Lights 2. Alex Dixon, 3 goals in 2 matches for Pittsburgh, puts him on the list as well for USL Team of the Week. Once again brought to us by our friends at Clear Audio. Rainy night here in Kennesaw. OKC leading 1-0. That's just a very small sample of what's going on around the USL Championship. Here's some more information about the league that you need to know.
first-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
City double their money, and how sweet the sound in Lynn Family Stadium.
You wouldn't put your team on the same field as the pros. So why would you take them to the same doctor? From growth plates to emotional needs, teens are different than adult athletes. Take them where they're treated that way.
Los accidentes suceden sin avisar y conseguir el tratamiento médico que usted o un familiar merece puede resultar difícil si no cuenta con la ayuda de un buen abogado. Por eso nos dedicamos a pelear por sus derechos, asegurándonos que usted no solo reciba la compensación que merece, sino que también reciba la mejor atención médica. Le atendemos en español. 404-888-8888. Bader Law Firm, comprometidos con usted y su familia.
Welcome back to Kennesaw, and that is the way right now, making sure that you're as shielded from the elements as you can and still being in the elements after 45 minutes. We're getting ready for the second 45 coming up just around the corner. Some other news and notes that are going on around the USL Championship right now. Once again, we reminded you about Supporters Month, and all month USL clubs are celebrating their fans. Go to uslchampionship.com/supporter-month for more, and you could even be recognized as one of the best fans in the USL Championship. And fans' choice is up now for goal and save. Hiroki Kuramoto is a part of it for OKC Energy. He won for July's choice for goal of the month. And the save of the month goes to someone who the Atlanta United fans are very familiar with, and Alex Tambakis, having claimed the fans' choice for save of the month for his work going up against OKC. So here's what Alex Tambakis did against Colorado Springs to earn him the Fans Save of the Month award right there. Full extension and the stretch off the header. Reaches out with the right to keep it from going in the back of the net for New Mexico. Good work there from Tambakis, and that was how he ended up with Save of the Month. And here's Hiroki Kuramoto for goal of the month, and you'll see why in just a second. Up and in, great control there, and just volleys on the fly. Kuramoto right there, well done, and that is why he ended up being goal of the month for the month of July in USL Championship. Once again, remember, you can go to USL Championship and you can vote for your goals of the week and eventually goals of the month. There's your scoreboard, some matchups from last night and getting you ready for tonight as well. Charlotte knocks off Red Bulls 2-3-2, Memphis 901, and Colorado Springs tie at 1s. Earlier today at Highmark, Pittsburgh had a 2-0 lead, eventually loses 3-2 to the Miami FC. At halftime, Birmingham and Sporting Kansas City 2 are tied at 1s in the Central Division. And also coming up at 10 o'clock tonight, it is Oakland and Sacramento Republic. TV schedule on the ESPN family of networks. On ESPN Plus on the 13th, Charleston and Loudoun United, also Tampa and Hartford Athletic. Those are 7:30 kicks. On the 14th, that's the next match for Atlanta United 2 at Sporting Kansas City 2. 5 o'clock Eastern on the weekend. Also, you have Charlotte and Pittsburgh on the quick turn after the loss today to the Miami FC at 7. Indy 11 and OKC Energy after once again tonight having to play on the weekend. Red Bulls 2 and San Antonio FC. That one is also 7 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN Plus. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second 45 stats, highlights, and we'll revisit Jason's keys coming up just around the corner. 1-0 OKC Energy over Atlanta United 2. Will return to a very wet Kennesaw after this. It's the USL Championship on ESPN Plus.
BB&T and SunTrust are now Truest, together for better.
Los accidentes suceden sin avisar y conseguir el tratamiento médico que usted o un familiar merece puede resultar difícil si no cuenta con la ayuda de un buen abogado. Por eso nos dedicamos a pelear por sus derechos, asegurándonos que usted no solo reciba la compensación que merece, sino que también reciba la mejor atención médica. Le atendemos en español. 404-888-8888. Bader Law Firm, comprometidos con usted y su familia.
You wouldn't put your team on the same field as the pros. So why would you take them to the same doctor? From growth plates to emotional needs, teens are different than adult athletes. Take them where they're treated that way.
BB&T and SunTrust are now Truest, together for better.
No matter what life throws your way, Piedmont Urgent Care by Well Street is here for you. Our virtual urgent care visit connects you with a Piedmont clinic provider wherever you are. Get treatment for minor illnesses and injuries, and learn about COVID-19 testing. Start your virtual urgent care visit online. In-person visits are also available at our 27 locations. Wherever and whenever you need it, we offer more ways to get care. Book now at piedmonturgentcare.org/virtual visit.
Welcome back to Kennesaw, getting you ready for the second 45 minutes. OKC Energy leading Atlanta United 2 here at the Proving Ground by the score of 1-0. Let's give you a look at how we got to this particular moment in time and take a look back at the first 45 minutes. And Jason, Atlanta United 2 had all the possession, but OKC just had one opportunity, and that's all they needed.
That's all they needed. Rocco Rios-Novo did have some saves he had to make. Chris Allen forced a big save from C.J. Cochran with a nice opportunity from Atlanta. Mackie Jope with the most clear-cut opportunity. Great tackle, beats Cochran, unable to get settled and put the shot on goal. Here's the penalty. Not a lot in that. It looks like Bauer wins the ball down low. Bijev gets Rios-Novo going the wrong way. A little bit of an imitation of the dive the wrong way, perhaps. Mackie Jope tried to earn a penalty for Atlanta. Didn't get it. Didn't get a yellow card either. And then right at the end of the half, Bijev tries to go with the outside of the right foot, but Rocco Rios-Novo makes a huge save. Remember that save if Atlanta United 2 comes back to get a result.
Here's our first half numbers. This is what do we see? What do you think?
It's played out about like these numbers look. 8 shots to 5 for Atlanta, 71% of the ball. Atlanta United 2 has been in control of the match, but only 1 shot on target and 0 on the goal front, and that's why you are in this situation. Atlanta United 2 has to continue playing the way that they are. They're playing good soccer. They're getting into the attacking half. They're getting into the final third. They're not creating with the final ball. Robbie Mertz on the ball more in the final third is what's needed.
And let's take a look at the next 5s. And we mentioned that this is the last home match for Atlanta United this month. Here's the next 5 for OKC Energy. And they're in their schedule compression as well. That Indy match at the top is their third in 8 days.
Yeah, then they host Louisville City, which will be a difficult one at home for them. And then cross-conference, they get Rio Grande Valley coming in. 2 very difficult home matches with 3 on the road in the next 5.
And there's that schedule compression again. RGV and Memphis and the last. Here's Atlanta United 2. This is the 5th match in 15 days for the Stripes. It turns into 6 in 18 when they go to Kansas City on the weekend.
4 straight on the road, but at least they are spaced out just a bit before getting back home on the 15th of September against longtime rivals Charleston Battery.
And that would be the beginning of 4 of 5 at home, their last 4 home matches on the year. But once again, remember, after tonight, all on the road for Atlanta United 2 for the remainder of the month, and we are now underway here in the second 45 minutes.
Substitution for OKC Energy. Zachary Ellis Hayden is in for Jonathan Brown.
Ellis Hayden was listed as questionable coming into tonight, and so he comes in here for the second 45 minutes.
Pressure forces a giveaway from Cochran.
McFadden headed up and over the bar. Had to be saved by Cochran to keep it 1-0 in the first 30 seconds.
What a save from C.J. Cochran. It's great work from Atlanta putting Cochran under pressure. He gives it away. McFadden puts in a dangerous ball right here. Mackie Jobe with the header. It's right in the middle of the goal, but Cochran has to get the touch to push it over the crossbar. Great start for Atlanta.
And Cochran is there as the ball is sent in, top of the 6th.
Sure hands from C.J. Cochran, the veteran, 4th year in OKC. 16 starts this season, 5 clean sheets on the year for C.J. Cochran.
Wynn on the overlap, gets past McFadden. McFadden there, well done to defend, and OKC's going to have to slow that down.
No one picked up Declan Wynn. He was able to get forward. Nice through ball to pick him out. Atlanta throw.
Last touch by Kuramoto. Kuramoto wanted a foul, didn't get it. We'll sort through the substitutions here in just a little bit. McFadden on the throw. Darlin Mateus is in for Atlanta United too here in the second 45. Allen to Mateus. Looking to send forward, but Cochran will let it ride, and he will send it forward back the other way for OKC. Chris Allen center circle to McFadden.
It's Bryce Washington who is off, I think. McFadden's dropped deeper. Power came off. Washington moves to center back, McFadden to right back.
Looking for Stevenson there was done well, and it's going to go back to a throw for Atlanta United too. Bryce Washington. Daniels in pursuit. They'll go back to Rio Sanovo. Mateus gets past Daniels. Back and forth with Jope, too much on it. Coming back is Stevenson and OKC. Done well. They're going to call a foul there on Allen on Bijev. Brad Dunwell surveying for OKC. Playing it back to Mitchell Osman. Connor Donovan. Ellis Hayden with his first touch. Sent in top of the 6, cleared away by Bryce Washington. Close call there for OKC, and it's going to be a deep throw for them just near the corner flag.
Wiley got a touch on the cross from Ellis Hayden, but it almost ended up being beneficial for OKC. Washington with the clear.
Keeping control. Ellis Hayden there in the corner. It's going to stick with the visitors. Daniels. OKC will come away with it. And they'll go all the way back to Cochran with Lamar Batista. Wolf. Ellis Hayden gets in the way, but it ends up with Campbell. And Campbell goes back to Rios Novo. Allen. It's away from Daniels. It's going to stick with Atlanta United 2, Caleb Wiley. Looking for Jope. Allen and Bijev there going for it. Chris Allen comes away with it. Finds Tyler Wolf, who can't keep control of it. That's going to be a throw for OKC.
Wolf just couldn't get his bearings there as he was coming back to the ball. Wolf, Jope, and Chol need a big second half from that front three.
Bijev tries to send it forward. No one there, and it's going to go back to Atlanta United 2. Mateus. Allen. Batista is there for OKC. Sends it back center circle. Stevenson is there. Dunwell.
Great win by Mertz.
Mateus. A lot of fighting going with it past Kuramoto. McFadden. And going down is Declan Wynn.
Late flag goes up. Could see the flag go up in the background. Wynn and McFadden both go for it. Wolf leaves the pass just a little short, but the flag did not go up on the initial challenge. There's nothing there. They both go for the ball. Wynn grabbed his jaw. I'm not sure if he got caught coming through, but they both go for a 50-50 ball. Was left short by Wolf. That's what the situation started from. That was a late reaction from the AR who was closest to it with the flag going up. Referee trusted his judgment, called the foul.
CJ Cochran directing traffic as he sends it, looking for Bijev. Goes directly out, and it'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2. Make sure that the second ball is off the field of play before he throws it back in, all the way back to Bryce Washington. George Campbell. Tyler Wolf tried to find Wiley, but it's now back with OKC.
Forced it there from Wolf. Great read from Washington.
Couldn't control it, and it's going to go back to the visitors.
After a great defensive play from Bryce Washington, just has to regain his composure and pick out the pass. And United 2 pressing a little bit here in the last few minutes.
Mackie Jope on the turnover from Bijev. He's got Wolf to his left, Mateus to his right, winds up and misses everything. It's wide. Missed opportunity there for Atlanta United 2.
Bit of a gift. Atlanta United 2 gets the turnover. Mackie Jope, such an unpredictable striker. Has that change of pace. Makes defenders very uncomfortable. He created the space for himself, but pulled it wide of the far post.
You hear the Atlanta United 2 fans trying to encourage CJ Cochran to bring the ball back into play. McFadden.
I thought they were just fans of the Pink Panther.
That could be. Chol cuts it inside all the way across, a lot on it. Caleb Wiley tracks it down. He'll send it in with the left. Jope with the flick. CJ Cochran is there.
Wiley hits that cross a little low. Jope just trying to redirect it.
Ellis Hayden gets away from Wiley. Campbell is there, and the foul is called. And a yellow on Caleb Wiley.
Get another look at it. Wiley had Campbell with him. That's the tail end of it. Yeah, Wiley catches him. It's unintentional. Yellow, I don't think really fits the situation, but foul on Caleb Wiley. A little unlucky because Ellis Hayden had lost it on the dribble, but cut back across. Wiley just caught with the leg out a bit.
4th yellow of the season for Caleb Wiley. And Niskin Pexonar takes out the magic spray. Mertz and Wolf, the 2-man wall for Atlanta United 2. Bijev will send it inside into the area here early 57th minute. He's got Daniels to his left. Sends it in top of the 6th. Jope had the initial header, deflected up into the air. Batista was there, tries to keep it. He can't for OKC. It'll be a throw for Atlanta United 2.
Wiley's clearance was blocked by Batista, but Atlanta ends up winning the throw. Now they have to deal with pressure from the Energy.
Jope sends it forward. Chol with his speed tries to track it down to create a turnover. Kuramoto loses it to Darwin Mateus. Well done there.
Great work from Darwin Mateus. It jumped the passing lane and fought back to win it.
Great ball to Tyler Wolf. Top of the 6th, knocked away, and it's going to come back to OKC and Ellis Hayden.
Great look for Wolf. He puts in a dangerous cross. Atlanta can't get frustrated. They have to keep playing in this manner. Darwin Mateus is fighting for everything right now.
Gets pushed in the back by Brad Dunwell, and that's where the foul gets called.
Mateus brings it back into play quickly.
Allen center circle. Robbie Mertz. Left for McFadden. I'll send it back to Bryce Washington. Rios Novo is there for support, as is George Campbell. Wiley. Bryce Washington. Chol will track it down. Jope. McFadden. Back to Chris Allen. Not enough on it. Ellis Hayden intercepts it. Tries to get past Wiley. Caleb Wiley, George Campbell both there to defend for Atlanta United 2. It's going to be a handball call on Ellis Hayden, and it go back the other way.
That makes a little more sense. Unintentional from Ellis Hayden. He got stuffed and fell over it. Ends up handling as he goes down.
There's a look at Lee Veidman in his 11th match as interim head coach for OKC Energy at 5-3-2.
Really turned the results for OKC. Veidman's done a very good job. That'll be a yellow card for delaying the restart. Fans let him hear it. Declan Wynn takes the yellow card.
McFadden wondering if it's okay to throw the ball back in.
It's not. There's still paperwork to do.
Paperwork filed, ball thrown back in. Halfway through the 60th minute. Viljan Bijev's penalty back in the 39th has been the difference. 1-0 OKC Energy, and here come the Energy again. Bijev sees Rios Novo off his line, sends it wide and away.
Allen tries to make a very nifty backheel through the middle of the pitch to Darwin Mateus. OKC picks it off and tries to catch Rios Novo off his line. Might have had a better opportunity if they had just driven forward with numbers.
Chol. Jope.
Better from Atlanta here.
A lot of room for Mackie Jope, and he'll give it back to Machop Chol. Having to fight to regain possession. Look at all of the Atlanta United 2 players there, and it looks like it's on Darwin Mateus this time.
That's really strong work in possession from Aiden Daniels, though. Daniels knows he's going to get harassed by 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Doesn't matter. He just holds it. Waits for Mateus to lose his patience and grab him.
30 minutes to go here in Kennesaw. Daniels now center circle. Tries to get away from Chris Allen and does. Give to Kuramoto. Ellis Hayden. Sent away by Caleb Wiley, but it'll be a throw.
Wiley blocked that entry pass.
Initially into Dunwell. All the way back to Lamar Batista. Sends it inside the area. Sit in with the left, up and over everybody, and a chance again for Kuramoto. OKC Energy trying to get a shout. They're not going to get it.
They are going to get it.
They are going to get it. Pexonar's hearing it in his ear.
The cross, Washington gets enough of it to push it back behind Kuramoto. Kuramoto said it came off of Wiley. The AR agreed.
So it'll be a corner for OKC. Bijev will take.
The Atlanta United 2 technical area did not agree with that decision. The late change, it was initially a goal kick given as a corner after the conversation on the headset.
Bijev, top of the 6, headed away by Bryce Washington. Kuramoto will track it down, though. Keep possession for OKC. Batista, George Campbell marking. Atlanta United 2 off the errant pass. Chris Allen getting away from Dunwell. Bryce Washington back to Rios Novo. Stevenson tries to get it away from Bryce Washington. It's going to be a throw for Atlanta United 2.
McFadden trying to get a few more yards walking forward.
He'll send it back to Rios Novo. And Caleb Wiley. A lot of room for Caleb Wiley to go here. Robbie Mertz. Back to George Campbell. Bijev tries to get it away from him, and he does. Tug of the shirt. They're going to call a foul on Campbell.
Campbell's going to get the yellow for the last part, kicking it away to prevent the restart. Heavy touch from Campbell. Bijev just gets in the way.
Yellow card, number 32, George Campbell.
Take another look at it. Heavy touch there. Bijev just blocks him off of it. Campbell grabs him, commits the foul to prevent the break. But it's Campbell kicking the ball away at that point is what got the yellow card. I don't think the initial foul was going to get the yellow.
Stevenson. Aiden Daniels now. Gets away from Tyler Wolf. Pass gets away from him, and they'll go back to Rios Novo.
Lots of attacking options on the bench for Atlanta United 2. Connor Stanley, David Mejia, Johnny Fortune. All players who can find the back of the net.
Robbie Mertz. Batista.
Advantage.
Chol Tried to get it from Jope. OKC Energy comes away with it once again.
Pass from Jope, just not into the run of Machop Chol.
McFadden. Bijev is there. So is Chris Allen.
Bijev's a sneaky good defender for an attacking player.
Allen to Bryce Washington. Darwin Mateus.
Mateus dropping deeper to get on the ball.
Allen and McFadden. Back to Bryce. Washington in his 11th straight start, played 90 minutes in each of his first 10 matches. Seeing his game continue to grow at the back as well. Machop Chol.
Find the positioning right now, Atlanta United too. Recycling, but nothing's being created on it.
George Campbell. Back and forth with Tyler Wolf. Picked off by Osman, but Atlanta United 2 will keep possession again. Tyler Wolf. George Campbell.
This is different kind of possession, though. It's all in the middle third. First half, they were advancing deeper and being close to creating opportunities. Now they get forward.
Robbie Mertz. Chol. A lot behind that one. OKC Energy will clear. Chris Allen wants to set it up again. He will with the left off the post. Rebound in. Atlanta United 2 with the equalizer. Robbie Mertz gets his first of the year late in the 67th, and we're all drawn.
After a long sequence of possession, Atlanta gets forward. It doesn't come off initially, but Chris Allen drives forward, rips that with the left. Look at that technique from Robbie Mertz. Off the post, no hesitation, first time. Almost puts it through the back of the net. What a goal. First of the year for Mertz.
For someone who has meant so much to this team after missing the first couple of matches, Robbie Mertz wearing the C tonight for Atlanta United 2, wearing the captain's armband, gets his first on the board, and we're tied at 1 with 22 to go.
That's a captain's kind of moment, leading by example. No hesitation to take that first time. All the momentum with Atlanta now. They need the 3 tonight. They've played one more match than OKC this season.
Here comes Atlanta United 2 again. Jope, Chol in the middle. Mateus tries to keep it for Atlanta United 2. Ellis Hayden in trouble. Wiley chasing after him. Chris Allen will get in the way there. Nicely done to get possession back.
Allen was able to make up that ground to win that back.
Too much under that one. Here comes OKC. Chance for the Energy. Kicked, save again. Rios Novo comes up big, and it's cleared away by Atlanta United 2.
Atlanta's had control of this game, but Rocco Rios Novo is keeping Atlanta in the game with massive saves.
Nothing there, no whistle from Pexanar, but Ellis Hayden coming back for OKC Energy. Popped up into the air. Rios Novo will get there. And Stevenson is down at the top of the area.
Sergeant is the one standing beside the bench coming forward from the technical area.
I believe this is going to be a corner.
I think they're going to say that Rios Novo, or it was last touched by Atlanta United 2. Rios Novo couldn't keep it in.
Shot was blocked up into the air. Here's the initial start of this. Stevenson comes back for it. There's no foul there. Washington wins the challenge. Stevenson stayed down during the sequence.
Daniels sends it in. Volley attempted. Header. Flag is in a whistle. And foul. We're going to go back the other way.
think that foul was on Donovan, crashing in on the near post.
Atlanta United 2 fighting an uphill battle ever since 1-0 in the 39th. Robbie Mertz gets the goal to tie it up at 1. 20 minutes to go to decide this one from Fifth Third. Mateus to Machop Chol. Two-man game with them. Wolf looking to find Jope. Wanted to flick it and send it forward. Well done by Bryce Washington for Atlanta United 2 to keep possession. Mateus with the left, why not, up and over everything. Note for our friends at ESPN, two of the East's best clash to kick off a fall to remember when the USL and ESPN continues. Perennial contenders Louisville City FC travel to Dillon Stadium to meet Hartford Athletic in a potential playoff preview September 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Lou City and Hartford on ESPN. Substitutions coming in for Atlanta United 2. Noah Cobb coming in for George Campbell. And Connor Stanley coming in for Machop Chol.
Campbell and Chol could be part of the first team's match against LAFC on Sunday. Also an Atlanta United 2 match this weekend, so minutes have to be managed a bit right now. Cobb comes in at 16 years old. We've seen him play in some big moments before already. It's a big spot for Noah Cobb to come into the back line at 1-1.
First touch from Cobb to Bryce Washington.
Not sure if the Cobb-Washington pairing at center back has played together yet. Stanley will bring a jolt of energy on the flank as well.
Wiley backtracking.
Great ball down the line from Wiley.
Long send to Jope. Past Mertz, sent up and over. Another chance for Atlanta United 2.
That's a really good opportunity on it. It's not what was intended on that initial cross. It's behind its target. But a great opportunity from Mateus from distance.
Two changes. Jaime Chavez coming in for Tucker Stevenson. And Sei Adekoya coming in. There's your Chavez substitution for Aiden Daniels.
Chavez, an old school number 9. Want to see what OKC does here because they're going to feel like they can go and find 3 points in this match as well. See what Bijev does, if he drops a little bit deeper or if it's two up top to put pressure on Washington and Cobb.
Bijev. Center circle Kuramoto. Ellis Hayden.
Jaime Chavez was scoring goals down the road at Atlanta Silverbacks Park when Noah Cobb was probably first starting to play.
Cochran sends it forward, up and over the first challenge. Here comes OKC and Chavez. Challenged by Cobb. Chipped in. Rios Novo is there to head it off.
Good recovery from Cobb to force Chavez to go wide.
Caleb Wiley. Big switch, a lot of air under it. Connor Stanley tracking it down.
Great ball from Wiley.
Batista getting some help. Sit in. Wiley just over him. He looked like he wanted to try to head the ball, and he pushes Ellis Hayden down. Foul call.
Just out of the reach of the header for Wiley. I think he was stuck in between, trying to lay out for it or try to bring it down if he could reach it with his left foot. Love that big switch to open up the play, though. Stanley drops it to McFadden. McFadden tries to return it to who started the whole thing to begin with.
Cochran looking towards center circle over Chavez. Adekoya is there. And here comes OKC. Declan Wynn. Nobody there except Bryce Washington.
4-ball from Wynn. Chavez is going to be a problem on long balls out of the back from Cochran or defenders for OKC. Very good in the air.
Bijev, we talked about his defense a little bit ago. Gets it away from Stanley. OKC Energy back with possession. Ellis Hayden tries to chip it over to give it to Bijev on a run and in. Bijev strikes again, his 9th goal of the year, a brace on the night. 15 minutes to go, and OKC Energy are back on top 2-1.
That's brilliant from Bijev. Absolutely brilliant to bring that down all in one motion and then place it low in the far corner. No chance for Rios Novo to bail Atlanta out on this one. Ellis Hayden just flips it up to him. Bijev makes the run, settles it with the outside of his right foot, keeps it away from the defender, and slots it home. Great goal from Bijev. Nice assist from Ellis Hayden. OKC back on top.
Johnny Fortune checking in for Atlanta United 2 for the final 15 minutes. There he is for his appearance. 12th appearance on the season for Johnny Fortune. I think that's the end of the night for Mackie Jope. Trying to get Connor Stanley. Batista will just let it go. It'll be a goal kick for OKC.
Mateus moves up top now. Very different look up top for Atlanta. The veteran team from OKC. You're going to see a lot of tricks in wasting time. You know exactly what they're doing at this stage of the match.
Second ball won by Atlanta United 2. Fortune's first touch. They'll go back to Rocco Rios Novo. But one of the things we have seen from Atlanta United 2 on a lot of occasions this year and consistently is the fight in this club. There has been no give up in this club at all. There have been times where they've been down, come back, got points out of situations where it would not have looked that way late in a match. Fortune. Wiley. Allen. Chased by Chavez. Bryce Washington.
But it's not really a right back. Yes, not yet. But be ready at 80. So if you want to come over, we can force the issue. Let's walk together.
Well done to find Wiley.
Good ball
nice
from Wiley.
Ball to find Mateus. Mateus cuts it back with the right. Centered. In. It was almost in, and it was missed. I thought Connor Stanley had it. It was wide.
Darwin Mateus needs to be selfish here. He pulls it back. Defender goes flying by. Might have been able to beat Cochran on his own. It's a good ball across to Connor Stanley. Stanley pushes it far of the far post.
'80th minute. Atlanta United 2 down 2-1 to OKC Energy. OKC wins tonight. They go to 24 points. That would put them in third ahead of FC Tulsa going into the weekend. Adekoya. Well done by Cobb as it was trying to get to Ellis Hayden. Ellis Hayden touches it last. Goal kick.
Nice work by Cobb with the hook tackle.
Wiley. Adekoya forces it away from him, but it goes back to Atlanta United 2 and Tyler Wolf. Mertz has to track it down, gets it away from Kuramoto. McFadden looking for Fortune. Well done for Atlanta United 2 to keep possession. Fortune looking for a partner. Mertz tries to poke it forward, cleared away.
Fortune's pass just a little bit behind Mertz.
Well done by Atlanta United 2 to keep possession. Chris Allen keeps it away from Adekoya. Cobb sends it up and over, and C.J. Cochran will just let it roll until he has to pick it up. The Pink Panther chants continuing for the pride of Alpharetta, C.J. Cochran. Chavez pulls it back to Ellis Hayden. All the way back to Osmond. Looking for the big switch. Knocked down, but Bijev is there for OKC. Batista. Thought Bijev was going to do one thing. He did another. Goes back to Rocco Rios Novo. Allen. Bijev off his right shoulder. Wolf returns it.
David Mejia will be checking in for Atlanta at the next opportunity.
Mertz. Back to Connor Stanley. Mateus. Wiley. Chips at far post with the left. Headed up and away by Batista. Allen settles. McFadden. He'll send it in with the right. Header up into the air, up and over the bar.
Corner.
Last touch by OKC. Darwin Mateus working quickly, and here's where your Mejia sub will come. Or are they going to wait for a minute?
Thought they might hold it. McFadden's very good in the air. Might want to give him one more opportunity.
So Mateus will take. Into the air. Cochran punches it up into the air away. Allen will get it for Atlanta United 2, and we'll try it again. Fortune. Wiley. Ellis Hayden tries to head it away. Batista puts it up into the air. And it's going to be a deep throw for Atlanta United 2. Now your sub.
Atlanta United 2 substitution.
And that'll be the night for Aiden McFadden.
Aiden McFadden.
Really curious to see what this means now for Atlanta's shape. McFadden was at right back. Mejia is not a defender by any stretch.
Sent in by Mejia, up and over everybody. C.J. Cochran will just let it go. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Miola, Rodney Marsh, and USL All Access with Mike Watson, Devin Kerr, every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern. You can also hear live action from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the XX and the SXM app.
Mejia had goal number 6 on Sunday against Indy. A long-range shot. He is playing in the back. He is playing as a sort of right back. He's going to bomb forward as much as he can.
Sends that forward. Fortune tries to get it for Atlanta United 2. Possession quickly. Mejia. Connor Stanley in the corner. Back to Mejia. Chipped in with the right, but it goes right to C.J. Cochran. With 5.5 minutes to go, and Cochran will take his time.
That was a nice stunt fall from Cochran. I like that.
Like a stomp and then down to the knees and falling. It's like 3 separate motions. Up in the air, picked off by Atlanta United 2, Caleb Wiley. Sends it forward with the left. It stays in. But here comes OKC. Adekoya can't hang on to it, though. It'll go back to the stripes quickly.
OKC will have opportunities here. David Mejia playing it right back. Not a traditional setup, but Jack Collison has to throw numbers forward right now.
Mertz. Mateus tries to get past Kuramoto. He does. Poked away by Batista into a wide open space. Adekoya gets there. He can't keep it. Caleb Wiley will throw it back into Allen.
Mateus wanted the foul on that last sequence, didn't get it.
Mejia. Mateus tying his shoe right in the middle of all of that action. Allen. Wiley. Cobb. Bryce Washington. Robbie Mertz is there. Dribbles away from Kuramoto. Has Mejia. Sent in with the right, headed up into the air. Second ball won by OKC, but Atlanta United 2 comes back with it. Connor Stanley and Chris Allen.
Really nice ball from Mejia. Mateus was just a step late to it.
Wiley. Adekoya. Wiley in with the left. Up and over, headed out. It's going to be another corner for Atlanta United 2 halfway through the 87th minute.
Caleb Wiley so creative in finding space to get the cross in. Puts that into a dangerous spot. It's a corner on the opposite side now for Mejia.
Mejia flicked by Mateus up into the air, and Cochran will go with his three-point fall one more time as we head toward minute 88.
Mateus got a little bit too much air under that flick. Good look from Mejia to try something a little bit different to the runner checking to him. Mateus.
Osman trying to go over the top looking for Chavez. Too much. Mejia will track it down. He'll send it all the way over to Cobb. We'll have plenty of real estate coming forward. Give to a Johnny Fortune. Allen. Bryce Washington to Mejia. Bijev closes. Mejia gets around him. Tries to send it forward with the left, poked away. Batista to Bijev, who will just send it into the attacking third. Rios Novo will wave everyone off.
That's a great ball from Batista into space. Bijev just has to help it along at the end of it, but Batista was being harassed by multiple Atlanta players. Puts it into a safe spot, and Bijev knocks it forward even further.
Cobb and Bryce Washington sent forward, trying to find Connor Stanley, but Batista is there. He'll send it away. Looking for Declan Wynn. Mateus in the way, saved by David Mejia and Connor Stanley. Point to point. Mertz is in the middle. Give to Allen. Wiley. Back to Chris Allen. Ellis Hayden is there marking him. You hear Lee Veidman yelling, no foul, no foul. Adekoya tries to keep it and shield it. They're going to say it's a throw for OKC.
Adekoya tried to just fall over it and draw the foul.
Adekoya keeps it away from Chris Allen.
Fortune wins it.
Last touch by Ellis Hayden. Wiley looking for Mateus. Here comes Bijev again. Well done to get in the way there by Noah Cobb.
Good read from Noah Cobb. Wins it and keeps possession.
Looks like there might be 4 minutes added to the 90 that we will have played in the next 7 seconds. Bryce Washington. Top of the box.
Wolf tried to leave it over for Mertz. Tyler Wolf struggled to find space to operate in tonight.
There's at least 4 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Mertz sends it in toward the top of the 6th. A collision. A couple of players are there. Atlanta United 2 wants a call. C.J. Cochran is calling for physios.
Mateus gets hit pretty hard here as he's going up to win that header. No penalty called. OKC wants the physios to come on and check their guys out. Gets over Mateus, it looks like. Mertz hits it quickly first time. It bounces around. Mateus just gets caught in the collision. No penalty there to call, but OKC will take the opportunity to run as much time as they can.
So we will give you one final note from the USL. The USL is committed to supporting the LGBTQ+ community through the Forever Proud project. The USL will strive to create safe and welcoming environments for all fans, players, employees, and partners. Learn more at uslsoccer.com/forwardforever-proud.
Really wasn't much in that. 2 players were checked out. They both should have to come off the pitch, and this time should be added back in addition to the 4 minutes that was already indicated, because we're up to about a minute now. Osmond is not going to come. He is going to come off the pitch, but he wanted to make sure he got all of his water first.
Yes. So Osmond and Ellis Hayden were there in the collision with Mateus.
It's over a minute now that has been run in this moment, where it was 2 OKC players who collided. Mateus was there and caught a stray in the collision. But about a minute 15 or so on that. We'll see if this comes back to Atlanta. Players are brought back on very quickly.
Let's see how much time C.J. Cochran takes. Not a lot.
Veteran team, they know how to work these moments, OKC Energy. There's nothing wrong with it. You take what the referee's going to give you every single time.
Mejia to Mertz. Robbie Mertz. Batista was closing. He pulled off. Mejia winds up with the left! David Mejia at the death! Atlanta United 2 again comes back to draw it at 2.
Robbie Mertz smokes Brad Dunwell on the dribble, lays it into Mejia. It's behind him. And somehow David Mejia is able to gather himself, get this into a shooting position, and beat C.J. Cochran. What a goal for Mejia. Back-to-back games with a goal. And Atlanta United 2 pulls it back level.
Second goal of the season for David Mejia. Second match in a row for David Mejia. And another chance for Atlanta United 2. And they're not giving up on the clock yet either.
Great ball by Mejia to Wolf.
Tyler Wolf tracks it down, gets it away from Osmond. Finds Robbie Mertz. Mateus.
Just gets shoved off the ball with 2 hands.
Bijev tries to get rid of it. He can't. Here comes Caleb Wiley. Wiley to Wolf. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Mertz. Mertz tackled from behind by Chavez. Chavez will get a card. Late set piece chance for the Twos.
If the referee's adding time back on for the incident with the collision and the goal, should be about a minute. Mertz was able to get there first and play it wide, but Chavez slid in unnecessarily and gives away the set piece. Mateus is over it.
Bijev there paying attention at the end of the magic spray.
Might be the last sequence in the match.
Mateus chips it into the middle, up and over everybody, down on the ground, cleared out. Chasing it down, David Mejia, but Adekoya will get there first. He's got Bijev to his right. Bijev has scored twice tonight for OKC Energy. Winds up and carried away by Rocco Rios Novo.
Johnny Fortune defending two, forces it wide. It's the right play from Fortune, but Bijev almost beat Rios Novo to the near post. Could have been a foul at the beginning of it on Adekoya. That hasn't been called all night. It's not going to be called now.
Late corner for OKC Energy after Atlanta United 2 gets the equalizer from David Mejia.
That time was added back on for the collision. Now we're past that and the goal. This should be the last kick of the game.
Into the 7th minute, Bijev sends it in through everybody. Tried to get it calmed down, was OKC, and that'll do it. Another hard-earned point for Atlanta United 2. Another late goal and another goal from David Mejia.
What a match.
Whew.
What a match. Atlanta United 2 didn't play their best tonight, but they found a way to rescue a point, and it's that man right there, David Mejia. Goals in back-to-back games, and that's the biggest goal in Mejia's young career. More games coming up, more big moments coming up for him. He's going to be counted upon with more now the rest of the way. He has shown that he's ready for more time, and more time in these kinds of spots. Robbie Mertz, man of the match, gets the first goal. Mertz had the assist on the second. Great performance from the captain.
And it ends in a 2-2 draw. Jason and I will come back and put a bow on it from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw. Honors even at the end. We'll come back. It's the USL Championship on ESPN+. Stick and stay. We will return.
No matter what life throws your way, Piedmont Urgent Care by Well Street is here for you. Our virtual urgent care visit connects you with a Piedmont clinic provider wherever you are. Get treatment for minor illnesses and injuries, and learn about COVID-19 testing. Start your virtual urgent care visit online. In-person visits are also available at our 27 locations. Wherever and whenever you need it, we offer more ways to get care. Book now at piedmonturgentcare.org/virtual visit.
BB&T and SunTrust are now Truist, together for better.
Los accidentes suceden sin avisar y conseguir el tratamiento médico que usted o un familiar merece puede resultar difícil si no cuenta con la ayuda de un buen abogado. Por eso nos dedicamos a pelear por sus derechos, asegurándonos que usted no solo reciba la compensación que merece, sino que también reciba la mejor atención médica. Le atendemos en español. 404-888-8888. Bader Law Firm, comprometidos con usted y su familia.
BB&T and SunTrust are now Truist, together for better.
Welcome back to Kennesaw. Head coach Jack Collison of Atlanta United 2 having the post-game talk before they all go back into the locker room. Well-earned point for Atlanta United 2 tonight, down 1-0. Come back to draw at 1 on a goal by Robbie Mertz, the captain right there in the middle of the screen. Bijev gets his brace. And then, once again, no quit Jason in the twos. David Mejia with his moment to salvage the 2-2 draw.
Just a wild match with a lot of different things in it. Bijev was brilliant at times for OKC. Such a player, the Bulgarian and former U.S. Youth International. But Robbie Mertz leading by example, just kind of willing this team forward. David Mejia comes in a right back position. I don't think he's ever played right back. Maybe in an academy game somewhere in the Southeast, but not at the USL Championship level. He gets forward, he's creating opportunities. and he has the confidence to put that shot in.
There's our final numbers. This is what we see. What do we know?
It finished 2-2. This is what it shows you. Atlanta United had the control. OKC was dangerous and efficient when they needed to be. Atlanta United, too, was a little wasteful at times. 19 shots, 5 on target. They had the play to get more out of the game than they did, but they showed a lot in getting what they did. It is a game of mixed emotions. They should look back at it and feel like they should have won this match. But you have to give credit to the fight to get something out of it.
The last home match in the month of August. Everything else is on the road. It's the 5th match in 15 days for Atlanta United 2, and the Stripes come out of it with a 2-2 draw here at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. They go to Sporting Kansas City 2 on the weekend. It was a game of opportunities taken advantage of by OKC Energy, getting the lead not once but twice. Atlanta United 2 comes back and gets a point at the end. The 2-2 draw here in Kennesaw. For Jason Longshore, I'm John Nelson. Thanks for hanging out with us here. This has been the USL Championship on ESPN+. Play it safe, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.